Hi everyone, this is Crafty Decoria and I hope you're all doing great. So today I will be making some trees, and all of the items with the exception of 2 items are from the Dollar Tree. Now I will be using this as a centerpiece, but they are 3 separate pieces, so you can pair them together to create a centerpiece, or you can spread them apart to just decorate your home. So the items that are not from Dollar Tree, my first and one of my favorites is the Krylon Fusion All-in-One Paint and Primer in a matte black finish. Now the reason I picked this up is because 1, I like to support my local Dollar Haven here in my town. 2, I can pick this up for $3.99, which is a fantastic deal. 3, it makes my DIYs go so much quicker and I get such a nice finish using this. I don't have to sand with this, so that is a great thing to use when you are always short on time. But if you want to keep it all Dollar Tree, you can definitely pick up the black acrylic paint at Dollar Tree. I would just recommend that you sand down your item before painting it, and then of course seal it with something, which I would usually use the Mod Podge from Dollar Tree, either in the matte or gloss finish to do that. The second item that is not Dollar Tree is the E6000 glue. I never am able to come across the super glue at Dollar Tree, so again, if you want to keep it all Dollar Tree and you can find that, that is a great alternative to the E6000 glue. I have this 15-foot length of garland. I don't know how much I will need of this. I do have some more on hand if I need more to complete all 3 trees. I have 3 bamboo cutting boards. I have this gold candlestick holder. I have this 3-pack of mini planters, and I have 3 boxes of the copper wire LED lights. And then I have the metal cone wreath forms. I don't know if they come in a larger or smaller size, but the 2 sizes that I found, I'll just say this is the larger one. I'm using 1, and then of the smaller one I will be using 2. And those are all the items that I will be using to create these pieces as a centerpiece, or again, if you want to use them apart. I think they're a really nice look in the end. It looks more of a higher end decor piece at a great price. So without further ado, let's jump into this tutorial. I hope you enjoy. Okay, to start off, I need to spray paint my planters and my candle holder. Now I just removed the little plastic pieces, drain pieces of the planters, and I'm just gonna keep those to the side, possibly use them in another DIY. So what I need to do first is take my candle holder, and I'm going to turn it upside down so that the round part of the candle holder will be glued to the bottom of the one planter. So I will use my E6000 glue to glue that together, and then I'll take my pieces outside and give them a couple coats of the paint and primer in the matte black finish. Here I have my planters and my candlestick holder all painted. With this one here, I glued the planter on to the candle holder, and now I have the widest part of the planter, so the open part of the planter facing up, and then the other end I will be gluing down to the bamboo cutting boards with my E6000 glue. Now I did not measure these, I just eyeballed them to the center of the cutting boards, so now I'll go ahead and glue those down. So my pieces have dried. I've now turned them right side up, so these are my pedestals for my trees. So I'm going to take my E6000 glue, and to the bottom of each of the wire cone wreath forms, I'm going to add some E6000 glue, and then just eyeball the center and place them on top of the bamboo cutting boards and let those dry in place. thing that I did, because some of these wire cone wreath forms were not flat on the bottom, I went ahead and added some hot glue to the inside of the ring just to give it some extra durability to the piece. Now, quite honestly, I think these wire wreath forms look really, really neat just as they are. I'm going to be covering them with the garland to give it a full green plush tree. But definitely, if you wanted to stop right here and leave it at this and add some LED lights, and then maybe just take some picks and add them to the inside coming out of the wire wreath form to make like an arrangement, I think that would look really, really pretty as well. So that's another option. With me, I am going to be gluing this garland down, but if you didn't want to, you could just add twist ties to it to keep it onto the wreath form. This way, if you did want to change it up and just have the wire showing, then you could definitely have different looks with this piece as well. So now I am ready to start wrapping my garland around the trees. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the large one, but the other two smaller ones I will be doing the exact same way. So I'm just going to show the larger one on camera, and then at the end you will see them all complete all together. So taking my garland, I just have the end, and I'm just going to curve the end in, and that will hook around the metal, one of the metal wires of the wire cone wreath form. And then I'm going to, little by little, as I'm going around to each post, I'll add a little bit of glue and then just hold the garland in place so that it is adhered to the wire wreath form. Now, you definitely don't have to glue the garland down. I want to keep my tree with the garland. I'm not going to be changing it up. But another option would be if you had the, again, like I said, the little twist ties or little pieces of wire where you can just tie the garland to the wire. And then this way, if you do want to change it up, then definitely you can just undo the wire and then do something completely different with the piece. Okay guys, so here are my Dollar Tree wire cone wreath form trees. and I absolutely love these. They are very simple but very elegant and definitely high-end looking. I did add the Dollar Tree LED wire copper lights to this, and I only added one strand, and it still looks really nice. And because I have it in front of the mirror, it definitely gives the look like there are much more lights on there because it is reflecting off of the mirror. So for me, it's enough, but definitely you could add more if you really wanted these trees to be full. And then with the battery pack, I simply just rested it on the bamboo cutting board, but I probably will end up taking some hot glue and then just gluing it underneath so that you don't see it, but still it's really easily accessible to turn the light switch on and off. So these were super simple to put together, and in total I used about a little over 3.5 of the 15-foot length garland, but I did wrap it very close together. You could definitely spread it more apart. You could also make it like a spiral where you have some of the garland showing and some of the wire showing. So there's really so many different ways that you can wrap these trees, but I really wanted a nice full plush tree. Now with this one over here, I did wrap it a little bit tighter to give me more of a slender tree, and this one here I left it a bit looser and it gave me a fuller tree. But I absolutely love these trees, especially when I have them paired together, and I think they look perfect on my back entryway table, paired with my Dollar Tree ladder that I made probably a couple years ago. I think it looks really nice together. And I definitely love the planters that I used for the bottoms. At the very bottom, they have such a pretty scalloped trim that goes along the bottom, which really makes these pieces look that much nicer. And then of course the one in the center, by adding the candle holder, it elevated it and really gives it a beautiful look. Again, these were super simple to put together, very cost effective, yet very high-end looking. I really hope that you enjoyed this DIY. I had so much fun making it. I am going to love looking at this when it's lit up at night, and even during the day, it's really beautiful to look at. The hunter green with the bamboo and the black just looks so elegant together. It gives it that really nice farmhouse rustic feel that I love. Well guys, if you enjoyed this video, and I really hope you did, please give it a thumbs up. Share the video if you can, it greatly helps my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would absolutely love and appreciate it if you did. As always, you guys take care of yourselves, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye guys.